When you do the math, there are 10 years left. If we continue on the path today, all of those elephants will die within a 10-year period.
We're here today at the Rocky Mountain Arsenal National Wildlife Refuge to crush the entire United States stockpile of confiscated ivory.
Why is it important that the United States is destroying ivory? The value of this ivory is worth far less than the value of a beautiful animal living in the wild.
The purpose of this event today is to send a signal to the world that we need to crush illegal wildlife trafficking in ivory.
What happened today was we pulverized 6 tons of ivory. The ivory that we've accumulated, we would pick it up, put it in a front end loader, take it over to the rock crusher, and it would pulverize it into little pieces probably about the size of a dime. Well, we've been preparing to destroy the 6 tons of ivory since February of this year. With the Fish and Wildlife Service, there's been over 100 people involved in setting up this event. This is a pretty historic event for the United States Fish and Wildlife Service.
Coming here to Colorado to see the crush is incredibly moving and inspiring for me. It's not just elephants. It's not just those wonderful, charismatic animals wandering across the savannah. It's about our heritage. It's about our identity as Africans.
Piled around us, behind us, is some 6 tons of ivory. And what you see here is a fraction of the worldwide traffic, illegal traffic in ivory. Global demand for ivory is soaring.
When people say to me, well, why would you crush that ivory? Doesn't that mean that those elephants died in vain? I say to them, no, that means that we are saying to these elephants that died, we are going to make sure that your offspring can live. That's what today means.
Ivory belongs to elephants. It belongs to elephants in the wild.
Everybody look at wildlife as it's free. I can exploit it, I can use it.
Either to put our time and effort into saving elephants, stop them from being killed, or put our time and effort into trying to regulate a market for ivory that has proven impossible over the years.
The legal trade in ivory is a convenient loophole for dealers in illegal ivory.
And this is a law enforcement event, and what we're trying to show is there's organized criminal cartels and syndicates getting involved in the ivory trade, and we're trying to send the message that there's no value to illegal ivory.
And the dimension of illegality that's at stake here is huge. The increasingly sophisticated international organized criminal syndicates that are engaged in wildlife trade are a major threat, not just to the conservation of species, but to international order and to national security.
How will we answer the question when our grandchildren ask why there are no elephants remaining in the wild? Will they be proud of us when we say it was more important that we can own beautiful things than for beautiful things to roam in spectacular places?